What is up, you lovely lot? Welcome back to the channel. We're 50p coin hunting today. We've got 250 quid in sealed bags from the bank. 9th of January on the bag. We do like a nice close to Christmas date. Served us well in the past. Let's see what we can find today. Of course, we're looking for all of the different commemorative picture coins. The main thing we're looking for though is that Kew Gardens 50p, the only one that we've never found on the channel. Let's get into these bags and see what we've got today. Of course, some Olympics, some nice Beatrix Potters, especially the 2018 ones, would be great. But overall, just a nice mix of all the different coins. This is the main thing we're looking for. Here we go, we've got a commemorative coming up. It's a low tier keeper, the Battle of Hastings, worth a little bit more than face value. So we'll pop it down there in the keepers section. We've had some absolutely brilliant luck on our recent coin hunts. I don't think we've had a bad 50p hunt in the last 3 or 4. I think we've had some pretty amazing luck, to be honest, recently. So hopefully that continues. If you didn't see the last 50p hunt, definitely worth checking out. Triple Olympics and some other beauties. So go and watch that one. And our last £2 coin hunt as well was very, very good. And for some reason, getting a few less views than they usually do. So if you've not seen that, definitely check that out as well. There's a 2020. It's Brexit. They are pretty common, those. So up the top it goes. And back to the bank it will go. There's a nice one. We haven't seen many of these on the channel yet. It's the Pride 50p. Definitely a keeper. We're awaiting confirmed mintage figures, but for now we'll certainly be keeping that. Excellent stuff. I am getting a few more of the recent releases in my change now. The first one with King Charles on the obverse. The Queen's Memorial 50p, been getting a few of those in my change at the shops. Of course, use cash as much as you can. There's a 2017. That'll be a 2017 shield, won't it? There we go. That's a nice find. Don't mind the 2017 shield. The lowest mintage circulating definitive 50p. Worth a little bit more than face value. We do check through all the shields and Britannias at the end of each hunt. Make sure there's nothing we've missed. Of course, what you're really looking for is the NIFC year. So these years, 2009, 10, 11, 16, 18, and 21. There's another Pride. Nice. We'll take those all day long. Of course, these were fresh into circulation back in January when this bag was bagged up, so we might see a few more of those. I do not mind that at all though, because we haven't got many in the collection. There's something a bit different. That obverse always stands out because it is unique. That is a Benjamin Britten from 2013, and it's another keeper. We don't see many of those either. Okay, let's keep going. We've been doing well though. When the keeper section is more full than the back to the bank section, you're on to a winner, I reckon. There's a diversity Bill Britain. That's both of the 2020 designs found, Brexit and diversity. Both pretty common though. So we don't keep those. Let's keep on going. As I said, Kew Gardens, the absolute dream. I've never found one on this channel. We do have a clip of me finding one on this channel, but that clip was borrowed from Christopher Collects because I found it while doing a hunt with him on his channel. So yeah, if you've not seen that moment, definitely check that out. I'll try and put a link at the end. What a moment it was. And I have found one other Kew Gardens before as well, doing the vending machine trick. Managed to get a Kew Gardens from a vending machine. That was before I was doing the videos on the channel. A good few years ago now. Still do the vending machine trick on a regular basis, but just the one Kew Gardens from it still. I've had some other nice finds though from doing it. And again, we have a couple of videos on the channel showing the vending machine trick. If you've not seen that. Again, I'll try and remember to put a link at the end. Doesn't work on every vending machine. There's one of those funny sounding 2019s. Okay, let's keep going. That was a nothing bag, that one, was it? No more of those, please. No, not two nothing bags in a row. Oh, it was. Okay, optimism. Would love to find an NIFC. It's been a long time since I found one of those. Again, I do have a 2009 and a 2011 shield that I found. That was a long time ago as well. 2000 public libraries, pretty common one that. For a January bag, we're having some slow moments. I was really hopeful, especially after our last hunt, which was a bag from December. And we had some pretty amazing luck from that one. There's our first Paddington of the day. Paddington at St Paul's Cathedral. That's from 2019. We don't keep the 2019 Paddingtons, they go back to the bank. 2018 ones, definitely tougher to find and more worth keeping in my opinion. Let's keep on rolling. Quite a nice condition Britannia, not the best though. There's a nice little find, Sherlock Holmes. We don't keep him, but he doesn't pop up that often, considering he has 8,602,000 minted. We don't see it as often as you would expect. So I think that's the case for a lot of the coins now. The representation of the People Act, that 9 million minted. But again, don't really see it. So in general, just any coin is getting harder to find. I know there's a lot of you who just keep everything, and why not? Sometimes you might only come across a few commemorative coins a week, so no matter what they are, you'll keep them. And like I always say, people can collect however they want to collect. That's the beauty of the hobby. Collect what you want to, what you're into. There's a 2020, another Brexit. But yeah, even the 2016 Potters, 2017 Potters, I mean, even, which were always considered incredibly common. Benjamin Bunny, there's 25 million of those, and look, we've not found one yet today. We've not found a tail of Peter Rabbit. Tom Kitten and Jeremy Fisher, even becoming slightly scarce now, harder to find. Here we go, there's a great find. This way up. There's the Queen Elizabeth II Memorial 50p, the first 50p with King Charles on the obverse. Great stuff, definitely worth keeping. Again, waiting, confirmed vintage figures. Oh, and a Pride in the same bag. Not bad at all. Another Diversity Built Britain. Mostly more modern releases in this bag, that's for sure. Do have a public libraries there from 2000, but everything else is, and a Benjamin Bunny, Britain, sorry, from 2013, but everything else is 2018 or 2019 onwards. Oh, Battle of Hastings as well, 2016, but lots of the more common coins. modern coins, sorry. Nothing there. These are the bags though where we'll find something amazing in a minute. Watch, you're just plodding along, finding bits and pieces, and then all of a sudden, out pops a Kew Gardens. That's the dream anyway. Another Paddington, this time at the Tower of London. Again, it's a 2019 Paddington, which are pretty common. Come on, nothing there. After me saying at the beginning how we've not had a duff hunt. It's not been nothing hunt, but we've got some keepers there, but our last few 50p coin hunts have been, in comparison to this, absolutely amazing. There's another diversity. We should not complain though, it's nice just to be able to hunt. Look at the state of that, that's been beaten up. Another grim one there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more bags. Last 60 quid. 120 coins, 120 more shots at Kew Gardens. That's not it, that's Pride. Again. And you won't find as many of those in a hunt now from a bag dated with an April date on it. There's diversity. Nothing else there. We did have one question from the last 50p coin hunt comment section. If you've got a question that you want to ask, oh, there's another Pride, leave it down in the comments down below and we'll try and get to it in a future video. And Caroline Brown was asking, what do you mean by rotation on the Queen's head on Benjamin Bunny? Look at this, before we get into that, can you imagine if this is a Kew Gardens? Of course, this has the obverse, which is only shared by 3 coins: Kew Gardens, WWF, and Commonwealth Games Glasgow. Commonwealth Games Glasgow being pretty common, WWF being a decent find, and of course Kew Gardens being absolutely brilliant. Just imagine. No. Commonwealth Games Glasgow. Pretty common, interesting colouring on that from the dirt and grime, but yeah, just the Commonwealth Games, unfortunately. The hunt goes on. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm still a bit under the weather. 2007 Scouting there. Pop that up there. Again, it's a pretty common one, but getting harder to find. But yeah, Caroline asking about the rotation on Benjamin Bunny. We don't actually have one on the table, but I can explain it with a Britannia. Of course, imagine this is a Benjamin Bunny. But when you turn it over, the Queen should be facing straight on, of course. But with the Benjamin Bunny, some of them have a rotation error where the Queen is looking the wrong way. I can't remember if it's this way or this way, but there's one orientation which is incorrect for sure. Oh, apologies, had to get a drink there. Okay, so yeah, Benjamin Bunny rotation error, definitely one to keep an eye out for. Worth around 30 or 40 quid last time I looked. We have another 2022 coin. There we go, we've got all 3 of the 2022 releases. There's the Platinum Jubilee as well. Great stuff, and worth keeping all 3 for now, in my opinion, until we get the 100% guaranteed confirmed vintage figures. And as usual, I'll put prices for any recently sold ones on eBay in the top right. There's another 2017 Shield. We'll take those all day long. And we have a Battle of Britain. This is another coin where you have to check, make sure you haven't got an NIFC. Turn it over, and it should say 50 pence here. It should be the Jodie Clark portrait, which this one is with the JC under the Queen's neck there. If you have the IRB portrait without 50 pence, then that's an NIFC. Or you could have the 2019 release as well, from the 50 years of the 50p. The normal one, still a keeper in my opinion, low tier keeper, but a keeper nonetheless. Okay, last couple of bags. And it hasn't been the best, hasn't been the worst, we've certainly had worse. There we go, there's Benjamin Bunny, and we'll do our rotation error check now. There we go, that one's correct. Facing the right way. The most common commemorative 50p in circulation, 25 million minted. So back to the bag that will go. All right, last bag. Any last bag luck? We did have a hunt once upon a time where we found absolutely nothing through the whole hunt until I think it was the very last bag. We found a 2018 Peter Rabbit, unbelievably. Here's a 2017 with 50 pence on the obverse. This will be a Beatrix Potter, Tom Kitten. Again, pretty common. I was making the point that we don't find many earlier, despite them being really common. But there we go, we found one. And there's Paddington at the Tower of London again. No, it's not. It's Paddington at St Paul's Cathedral. Two slightly different places. And another 2020, probably a Brexit or diversity. Yep, another Brexit. And anything else? No. So definitely check out this video here if you want to see a better hunt than that. Check out this clip up here for me finding a Kew Gardens with Christopher Collects. And for the vending machine trick, check out this video down here.